Yo, yo. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Shout out to Chaz, man. Dave, J Young Blood, Raider Casper's in the building. Let's get it, man. My brother Stormtrooper. What's good with you, King? Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to let everybody pull up real quick. And we're going to get to talking, man. We're definitely going to get to talking. Wipe them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please think about hitting that subscribe button, man. I see everybody already talking inside the comment section about who they want as our defensive coordinator. I see some stats getting thrown around. I love to see it, man. Shout out to everybody, man. The chat makes this thing pop. This chat makes this thing work. So shout out to you guys with those side conversations, keeping shit lit. I'm going to let everybody pull in real quick, and we're definitely going to get to chopping it up, man. Let's go. Yo, yo. What's good with you, my brother? Sean Johnson's in the building. Yes, 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 yes. Raider way. He in there concussed, bro. He is in there concussed right now, brother. Concussed. You hear me? Shout out to Ricky Diaz, man. It was a fumble dox. I'm 37 years old. Been a Raider fan for 37. I'm 38, and I've been one for 38 as well, my brother. Shout out to Rick. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Man, I'm here, man. I'm just waiting for everybody to pull up. Look, I know it's kind of a midday live, kind of random, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, I'm about to catch this flight here soon, back home to California, man. So I was like, you know what? Let me get one in before the night is up. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to do it live and shoot the shit with everybody, man. Shout out to Vro. What's good with you, King? Shout out to Ben Bad. What's good with you, my brother? Everybody here, man. Knock Andrew. Let's get it. Let's go. Diego, we just starting, King. You haven't missed nothing. Haven't missed nothing. Hold on real quick. Let me, I forgot to share this. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Raider Cortez, what's good with you, brother? Wasted, what's good with you, King? My guy. Hold on real quick, y'all. All right. Just letting everybody pile in real quick so we can talk that shit. You know what I mean? Let me see something. Boom. All right. Let's go. All good, alive and kicking, man. That's all that matters. Yes, oaklasvegas.com. I see some people in the comment section saying the shirt is dope. Go to oaklasvegas.com. Go grab you a tee. You see the logo. OCO on there, Los Angeles, LA Coliseum, and we got Allegiant Stadium on there as well. Shit is getting real at the headquarters. This is facts. We're finally rounding out this coaching staff, you guys. I'm excited. It looks like we're looking at bringing in the Cleveland Browns tight end coach for an interview for the OC position. Sean Desai had his interview, and then I believe today we had another interview with a guy that I definitely want to talk about. And I want your guys' opinions on this because I'm going to be real. Either way works. Like this is two really good options at DC. Sean Desai, hold on, man, real quick, you guys. My phone is fucking going bananas right now. Hold on real quick. Damn. I sent the link off to a few people to pull up, so my apologies, you guys. Hold on. All right, there we go. Yeah. Shout out to Chansworthy Evans. I appreciate you, King. Appreciate you, my brother. If you guys want to become a member, hit the link up top. But yeah, Sean Desai already came in for his interview. We got Patrick Graham coming in from the Giants. It was said that he had already signed or he was going back to the Giants. So for us to be able to pull him over here and get an interview, you guys, go and look at this dude's tape. I'm going to tell you right now, Patrick Graham is the guy I want to bring in. If we can steal him from the Giants, oh my God, you guys, I really believe that we're going to have the best, yes, I said it, best coaching staff in the league. Patrick Graham. This guy is fire, man. If you watch his defense, the dude, he literally, I just said this in the group chat with Raid and everybody. To me, Patrick Graham is Josh McDaniels on the defensive side of the ball. And what I mean by that is variations. He does so many different things. He adjusts. He makes the adjustments. That's the big thing. He makes adjustments on the fly. And I know the Giants didn't technically have the greatest statistics on the defensive side of the ball last year, but they were hit with the injury bug bad. They had a terrible offense that didn't help their defense out at all. I'm telling y'all now, Patrick Graham came in for an interview. Bring him. Look. Don't let that man leave at all. This guy can look top 3 defensive coordinator in this league. I said it. Top 3, and he will definitely get a job as a head coach in another year or two. I believe Minnesota brought him in for 2 interviews for the head coaching position. So this guy is very, very, very talented, and I'm excited to see if we can bring this guy in and keep him around because, man, this dude is fire. Real quick, man, shout out to everybody in the comments section, man. Valerie, Docs Andrew, what team is he from? The Giants, brother. The Giants. Wasted. What's good with you, King?
What's good?
Man, just popped in like on some last minute live shit, man, and just wanted to shoot the shit for a little bit. I seen you in the chat. I was like, let's see if bro want to pull up and shoot the shit for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know I'm always willing to do that, bro. You already know.
So I know you've seen all the things that's going on right now with us, bringing in Patrick Graham from the Giants, defensive coordinator, in for an interview. I know Sean Desai is still a candidate. He came in, I believe, yesterday, day before, somewhere around there. I mean, we're looking at bringing in the Cleveland Browns tight ends coach to be our offensive coordinator, I believe. What do you think about these moves right now that we're making? And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I may be a little woozy today. I'm tired. I had no sleep, and I've been puffing on this little Jay Jonas. So yeah, so there we go, man. So
I'm gonna start with the Drew Penzing move. Drew Penzing is the tight end coach for the Browns.
Yep, love it.
It's the thing is that I don't really know how to feel about it because he doesn't have any connection to McDaniels in them. The one thing I do know is that he did a good job with that position group, but that's pretty much all I know about Drew Penzing. I'm not even really gonna lie to you, man. I don't know how to feel about that.
See, I think I'm excited about it because it's the total opposite of what Josh McDaniels usually does. So in my head, look, I trust him bringing in his guys, but for him to go outside of that box, outside of that circle, I think that he's like, hey, I really like what this guy brings to the table and what he does. So, I'm excited to see what this guy can do. And mind you, he's a tight ends coach. I mean, he's going to come in and kind of, and I don't want to call him a puppet, but he's going to be the Greg Olsen type guy in this offense. You know what I'm saying? The one thing he does, he loves his dual tight ends sets. So I think that him and Josh McDaniels have that in common. So I definitely think that kind of brings that relationship into fruition. But yeah, man, to think outside the box and go a different direction, man, it is shocking to see a Patriot guy do that. So I'm excited to see what what it can happen. What can happen with it? What do you think about the Patrick Graham situation? Because
Patrick Graham is my guy.
A monster, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think the Giants were gonna let anybody interview him.
Me neither.
He was a guy that I thought that people would hire as a head coach.
Yes.
So to me, I view him. He's not as successful. He doesn't have the resume on the field, but he is such a bright guy. He's a Yale guy.
Yes.
So he's a super bright guy, man. And I love what he does with the Giants defense. The Giants defense, like a lot of people say, oh, the Giants were terrible. Their offense was terrible. The Giants defense was balling out, man.
Yep.
So I'm like I hope that he accepts the job. Like I like Sean Desai, but my guy is Graham.
Yes, and me too. Graham is my first choice, and I'm hearing that Graham also has an interview with Pittsburgh. I don't know how true that is, but we can't let him walk out that door. One thing I liked about Graham, he had a quote not too long ago, and they said, "So Graham, what do you run? What kind of defense do you run? Do you run a 3-4? Do you run a 4-3? Do you run a 5-2? What kind of defense do you run?" And he answered. He said, "Yes."
That means he run all of them, and that's what we want. That's what we want, bro.
Yes. But bro,
Oh
this
my
guy
God.
adjusts on the fly. Like he adjusts his defense. Whatever he sees the offense put on the field, he adjusts. That's the kind of guy you want. You know what I mean? You want somebody that can change plays up quick and say, oh, I know what that offense is. Let me switch some things up. I'm excited, bro. I am. Shout out to Blake. Graham will be an absolute steal for DC. He's going to be a head coach in this league really soon. I think I definitely do too. I believe he had 2 interviews with Minnesota for the head coaching spot. So he already is getting offers, you know what I mean, or interviews to be a head coach. So that speaks volumes of how talented this guy is and what kind of football mind he has. Shout out to Auntie Six. Shout out to all the fake Ram fans coming out the woodworks. You know, Raider Nation runs LA still, the only franchise to bring a championship to LA. Shout out to my guy. And to be honest with you, bro, even if the Rams do win it, it's still a Raider city. So it to me, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hating on their asses, bro.
Hey, I want the Bengals.
I want the Bengals to win,
bro. They're a team that never won one. I'm excited to see to get that off their back. You know what I mean? In '88 with the I think that was '88 the last time they played against the Niners, right? The Joe Montana and Boomer Esiason Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So but I'm running with the Bengals for sure. I'm gonna do the AFC thing. The team that knocked us out, if they win the Super Bowl, the blow is a little bit easier. You know what I mean? To take, man. So shout out to Auntie Six. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Would Patrick bring Leonard Williams in? Aurora, he's not a free agent, right? But if we could somehow pry him away, look, Leonard Williams he was born a Raider fan. He's a Raider fan. He grew up in California, went to USC, and he even said during the draft process, I would love to be a Raider because that was my favorite team growing up. So I've always been screaming to bring Leonard Williams over, but Big Cat ain't going nowhere, man. They paid him. He ain't going nowhere. Nah. Shout out to Roberto. Let me get this other super in before we move on and get it moving. Gravy Top Shelf. Hold on one more time, man. Since my guy is in the chat, I gotta bring my guys oils in the building. And like I said, this is not paid promo. I just respect what my guy does. You know what I mean? If y'all need them beard oils, man, in the nation, man, reach out to my boy Gravy, Top Shelf Oils. Docs, what up? I agree with you 100% on Graham. Tell Wasted his top 5 players on Stu's Live. He should have won. Oh, hold on. I didn't see. So what I missed?
Nah, they were doing the team thing where you would pick your top 5 players on a basketball team all time, and Stu and all of them picked. You know what I'm saying? Like my shit won, bro. I picked Wilt Chamberlain. Okay. I picked Tim Duncan at the power forward.
Mind you, Stu be high because Stu be forgetting this shit. But we did this before, so I want to hear your 5 because I want to say mine too.
I did Wilt at the 5 because we all had draft picks, so we had it was the center I probably would have taken was taken, but I still would have probably picked Wilt. I had Wilt at the 5. I had Tim Duncan at the 4. Ooh. I had Bron at the 3. Okay. I had Durant at the 2, and I had Steph Curry at the point guard.
You put so but you're doing positionless basketball, right?
That's what we were doing, but you can still put KD. KD has played too when he was in Seattle before they became the Thunder. When he was younger, he played too at one time. You know what I mean?
Dude had a 7-hour live. God damn! Holy shit, man! Stu be wild. I just got FaceTime with his crazy ass too, man. I went into this CBD / little dispensary to go get me something. Man, my anxiety's been kind of like, I'm like, I need to puff on something. And I seen a Raider fan in there. He's from LA. He was like, I see your Max Crosby jersey, whoop, whoop. We had to talk. And I was like, yeah, you ever heard of Blase Blah? He's like, yeah. And he mentioned Stu. So I'm sitting there talking to him, right? And I just FaceTime Stu. He ain't even knowing what I'm doing. And I'm like, I put the phone in his face, and dude was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. So, I had to show some rank real quick. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Dirty said he pulled that off. He said, I don't give a fuck. I won that shit.
Yo, bro, I don't want to derail the Raider talk, but Dirty lost his shit. What would Dirty put Alonzo Mourning in his starting 5, bro?
Wait. Dirty. I love Alonzo because I was a Hornets fan as a kid, bro. I love the Hornets. Let's be honest, bro. Yeah, you wildin'. You can't win with a Zoe in your top 5. If you want to go top 5 Georgetown guys of all time, Zoe is definitely in there. But I had Magic Johnson at the 1. I had AI at the 2. Oh, shit. What did I have? I had Bron at the 3. No, I had Kobe at the 3. I had Bron at the 4. And I think I had Wilt at the 5. I think that's what I had.
That's done deal right there.
Yeah, that's
done deal.
But hey, yours was fire too, though, bro. But hey, man, Dirty, if you had Zoe in your shit, King, All bets are off, my brother. Shout out to Pacey, man. He reaches being multiple on defense and held the Chiefs to 20 in a loss. I love seeing Kermie confused. Shout out to Pacey, man. This is facts. Bro, how many points? Let's go back to how many points. What did we score on the Giants? 15? 14? 16. It's 14, 15 to 16. Somewhere in that range.
I left. I was at that game.
Bro.
I got so mad, bro. I left in the third quarter. I left. I never do that, bro. I was fucking pissed that game, bro.
16.
I left.
Yeah. Bro, 16 points against that defense. And they look pretty good, man. They made their backup safety, Xavier McKinney, look like an all-pro. And for those who don't know Xavier McKinney from Alabama, he was only playing, I believe, because their starting safety went down with COVID or some shit. I forgot what happened. But Xavier McKinney came in and had 2 INTs, right? Didn't he have 2 picks?
Yeah, he was balling against us, bro.
And see, that's what kind of coach you want. You want a defensive coordinator that can bring that out of players that you wouldn't even expect, right? Like you see how we lost corner, man, came from the Cardinals. We cut him in the offseason from West Virginia.
Wait, a corner for the Raiders that we brought in the offseason?
Went to Green Bay. Had
oh my God, Rasul Douglas.
Rasul Douglas, man. You know what I mean? So these guys work. You know, you want a guy that can work with those guys, man. Like we know these stars are going to eat. You know what I mean? Shooters going to shoot. But you want to be able to get the best out of these guys that really ain't shit, like an Xavier McKinney. I'm just being honest. He was cool in college, but when he came to the NFL, he really wasn't moving like that. But yeah, look, Patrick Graham 10 times out of 10 over Sean Desai. But I do like Desai as well. You know, he still runs that. Either way, it's going to be a 3-4 front. Either one of them, right? Bunch of disguises, bunch of variations. We've already kind of went over that shit, but either one of them, man, we're just totally upgrading. What do you think about Gus Bradley? It looks like he's about to get the job in Indianapolis.
Well, you know, Gus Bradley can kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, see you, bro. Yep. See you. I don't think that's going to work out well for them. I really don't. I don't think they have the personnel in the secondary to play his style of football. And I think the style that he plays is going to leave Leonard out of position. I don't think they're going to like playing for Gus Bradley. I'm really going to be truly honest for you. So I'm glad they can have him.
Yeah.
I'm not a Gus guy. Everybody was so ecstatic about Gus this year. I'm not a Gus guy. I'm like the thing that I was ecstatic about was whoever developed Max Crosby. That's what I was excited about. I'm not really excited about what Gus did.
Mm-hmm. You know, Gus, man, the thing with him is I think his defense exposes players, right? Like it exposes defenders. Like, and what I mean by that is, don't get me wrong, like he does bring good out of players that's played in that system for a long time. We've seen what Denzel Perriman did. We've seen what Casey Hayward did. But look what it did with Trayvon Mullen before he was hurt. He was cool. He was all right, but there wasn't that. I didn't see that next step in development, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like face on, he did okay. He was up and down, but that's a Gus guy. You know what I mean? So I just Trayvon Merrick, that defense was not a strength. That did not play to his strengths. And Trayvon Merrick still held it down. You know what I mean? So I think, man, either one of these guys is going to have Merrick look like an all-pro in year 2.
Bro, I think Trayvon Merrick is definitely going to be an all-pro. Yeah. I just believe when he plays that zone, it kind of takes away from his instincts for him to like kind of break on the ball and make more plays on the ball and stuff like that, because he's got to stay back there and read. So, you know, I'm looking at him getting some more action up at the line of scrimmage and stuff like that, and then moving him around. I really can't wait, man, because if you look at the foundational pieces that the Raiders have right now, man, they play right. And I think that's why Josh McDaniels is excited to take this job. Like, he was in a position where he wasn't going to just take any job.
Yeah.
He could come out and just pick. And that's what makes me really excited about the McDaniels hire. This is a guy who turned the job down because it wasn't right. They didn't, you know, and listen, everybody was saying how, oh yeah, you know, he went in backwards on the Colts, but that's not what happened. The stuff that they agreed upon didn't happen because the owner is a meddling owner, and the owner wouldn't sign off on certain things. And then Josh McDaniels was like, well, okay, then see you guys later. And I'm glad that he did that. Yeah. So for him to come to the Raiders and look at our roster and be like, yo, I could work with this. Wait, they got Kenyon Drake. That's my kind of running back. You got these tight ends. I got an accurate quarterback. If nothing, he's accurate. Damn, I got Max Crosby. I got Nate Hobbs. I got Trayvon Merritt. I got a young safety. I don't got to draft a safety. I'm sure this is how he was looking at all of this. I got Cole Miller. I can get him to beef up. We can run the power scheme. We got pieces, bro. And for a guy that's that bright to come and say, I want that job with all of the jobs that was available, bro, that makes me feel great about our chances.
Hell yeah, bro. Shout out to JJ. Patrick Graham would be the best DC we've arguably ever had. Like, bro, like I think Graham, man, I'm not gonna go that far because I still want to see what he can do with this defense. But I trust him to come in, man, and turn this thing around like from day one. And the players loved him as well. And the Giants fans, if you guys read the forums and shit right now, they are very, very upset that the Giants even allowed him to go have an interview with us. They are pissed. They said if he leaves, a lot of them are like, bro, we could like this just another just step back for the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what do you guys think, man? Shout out to the chat. What do y'all think about a wipe them, I'm wasted podcast once a week? What do you think about that? Wipe them, ... I'm wasted podcast, which will air on both of our channels at the same time. We'll do a simulcast. What do you guys think about that? What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Let me know in the comment section. Thumbs up, thumbs down, fire, garbage emoji. What you want to do? I think we should do a wipe them ... I'm wasted podcast. I think that'd be fire, man.
Damn, that's dope. I would love to do that, man.
Everybody said yes, yes, yes. W, love it. Hell yeah, dope. We're going to have to talk and put that together, brother.
Yes, sir.
For real, for real.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my brother Brian, man. Appreciate you, King, as always. Brian, always supporting the channel. My brother, man. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link up top. It's definitely appreciated. Yes, yes, fire emojis, thumbs up. Let's get it. Weed does make you have great ideas.
Stupid, yo.
I'm about to line up again there. Fuck it. Yo. But yeah, man, graphically wasted. I like that. I like that, man. Yeah, hey, my boy Wasted, man, puts on a great show over there, man. You know what I mean? It's my honor, man. You know what I mean? To talk with people that know they shit, man, and rock with it. You know what I mean? How we do. So you already know. Let me see. He said, talk that shit. Facts, man. You new here from Mitch's channel. What do y'all think about Raiders' future? Cali boy, I appreciate you, and shout out to my brother Mitch. Always, you know what I mean, supporting and telling people about the channel. I need to call him tonight, actually. I'm supposed to have a call with him after 7, so I'm going to call him, and we're going to have a show, you guys. I promise you. Everybody's been asking me to bring on my brother Mitch again. You know, I'm going to bring him on. And I see, did you with Mitch yesterday? I seen something on Twitter.
I had a show with Mitch yesterday, man.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was just going down my timeline, and I seen it like it was live on there. I didn't get a chance to watch it.
It was weird because like one of the guys that I work with my website and the blog that we started. He's a college friend of Mitch. One of my partners. That was his man. He was like, "Yo, I gotta link you up with my man. He's a Raider content creator." So I'm like, "All right, cool, fuck it, I'll do." You know, and then it's Mitch. I'm like, "What the fuck is he doing here?" Like, like I had no idea it was him. I'm like,
just casually, like, yeah, you know, there's a Raider content creator, not knowing he's the biggest Raider content creator on YouTube. I mean, 100,000 subscribers. That's a lot, man. So,
yeah, this is my man I've been working with for a couple of years with the site. I didn't know that they went to college together, bro.
Yeah,
and they're boys and shit. So he brings them on. I'm like, I was like, Mitch Renzing, what the fuck is up?
So he went to school out there in Pennsylvania too.
Yeah, Centenary and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. So that was like just chance, bro. I didn't know. You know what I mean?
That shit's dope. Hey, sometimes that's how this shit work. I'm telling you, my brother. But Cali boy, I'm excited about the future, man. With this front office, with this coaching staff thus far, I'm gonna be honest. This is the most excited I've been in many moons, man, about the Shield and how we're moving forward. I'm gonna hold off to be overly excited until I see what this draft and this free agency holds. But I'm excited about the guys that are in the building because I trust them to make sure that we do the right thing in free agency and in the draft. Even if I don't agree with something, I'm still going to be excited about it because we have a GM that won 5. We have a head coach that won 6. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about that.
You know what's crazy? I said this on a few people's platforms. This is the most important offseason in the history of the Raiders. I really believe that. And everybody's like, oh,
at least in 20 plus. At least in 20 plus.
Bro, like, because if you look at it, and I said this the other day, if you look at it, if Mark doesn't knock this out of the park, they're going to try to take this team from him. I can feel it coming. they're going to try to take this team from people like, no, I don't think so. He's got nothing. Like, no, they're going to try to take this team from him, bro.
Yeah.
They're chomping at the bit. That's the only reason why they let this market come here. They want a billionaire owner to sit at the table with them to increase their revenue. These owners, they don't give a shit about some. You got a lot of these guys that don't care about winning. They want to make money. These teams, the cash registers are right off of their EBITDA.
We talked about Stephen Ross yesterday.
Yeah, bro.
And the Chargers owners of the world. You know what I mean? I know he still puts a team that at least is competitive year in and year out. But I don't think Spanos really gives a shit about winning either. So I feel you, bro. I totally agree with you, man.
This is important, bro. And I just feel like the Raiders need to stay with the Davis family. It has to happen because the aura, the mystique of Al and stuff, it has to stay here, bro. That's what makes the Raiders special.
Yeah. And you know what? I like that interview. Did you see the interview where they did with Mark Davis? I just seen it today where he said, my dad always told me I'd be a terrible owner. You know, because I love the players so much. And, he was like, that's why I'm so for bringing the alum back, the Stews, just all of our past. He's like, because without them, we don't have this new headquarters. We don't have this new stadium. You know what I mean? Like, bro, Mark Davis to me is so fire. But I feel like he had to have this kind of offseason for me to even say that. Football wise, like I love him as a Raider, right? I love what he's done for the Shield and all that good shit. But what he did this offseason, to me, just kind of set it in stone. Like, bro, you went and did the exact right thing. You didn't rush out. You didn't make the look. We were all excited about Jim Harbaugh 2 weeks ago. This guy went to Minnesota, and Minnesota didn't even offer him the job. And then he went and lied and said, "Oh, Michigan, that was the last time I'll ever." Try to reach out to the NFL again and blah, blah, blah. Minnesota didn't even offer him the job.
Really? So I thought he turned it down. I didn't know they didn't offer it to him.
They didn't offer it. They did not offer it to him. So he left without a job offer. So
wow. That's telling.
So maybe we were over here. I know I could be one of them that was over the top. Like, man, bro, Harbaugh, a guy that has been to 3 NFC championships in 4 years, a Super Bowl, 1 Coach of the Year in 2011. I'm excited about that. And then you totally forget that Josh McDaniels can even be an option, and he's won 6. Never been a head coach. I mean, he was a head coach, and that turned out bad. I get why everybody was mad about that. But we said this before, years and years and years ago, that happened. People learn from it. But I'm excited about Mark Davis, man. And I think right now he is trying to still he's trying to be the peacemaker with the NFL, but still appease the Raider Nation, if that makes any sense. He's still like a rock with the shield regardless, but he's still kind of in play and in pocket with the NFL. He's trying to do what he has to do in order to put this franchise and organization in the best place to win moving forward. And I think this offseason thus far, going and getting these guys and his coaching staff has been tremendous. And we're working towards that. Shout out to Pacey. Oh, go ahead, Wade. Go ahead.
I think that he has something that his father doesn't have. He has perspective, and he has, a lifetime of watching the mistakes Al did make.
Yes.
Al did a whole lot right, but he did a whole lot wrong. And it was a part of Al's DNA that everything was a war. Yeah. He wasn't willing to concede a little bit. Yeah. He wasn't willing to concede the fight to win the whole war.
Yep.
Those little battles, he wasn't willing to concede at all. He fought for every inch.
Every inch. But not even just that though, bro. Like, this guy was a quarterbacks coach, head coach, GM, president. Like, so he just loved the game so much that he couldn't take his hands off of it. With Mark don't know the game like that. He wasn't on the field to coach and do all this. Trust me, he knows the game from his dad, but he wasn't so heavily involved. He was more about the players, about what's going on behind the scenes than what was on the field. And Al can never take his hands off out the pot. You know what I mean? And with Mark, he knows, like, I don't know enough to even do what my dad did. So now he's proving this year that he's bringing smart people around him to make this shit function as it should. Because as a Raiders, man, for us to not be able to really, really win in 20 plus years, that's sad, man, because we are one of those franchises in all sports, not just the NFL, that is just recognized globally. Anywhere we go, I mean, people are like, Ray, I mean, we have the best fan base in the world. So we deserve every ounce of success. Even the 10-7 5th seed this year, that felt damn near like a Super Bowl to me because you haven't had it in a long time.
That's sad. That's sad, bro. Because I remember, you remember when we were younger, they used to make the playoffs every year.
every year.
Every year, bro. It's like, oh, the Raiders gonna win the West, or it's gonna be us, or it's gonna be the Chiefs, or whoever, but we gonna get in, right?
Yep.
That's the expectation I want back.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You know, the thing with Mark that I love is that he had to mature into all of this. This was thrust upon him. He wasn't really groomed for it. Al didn't groom him like he should have. And Al died unexpectedly, even though he was elderly. It wasn't like people thought he was on death's door.
Yeah.
He died in 2011. So Mark kind of had to hit the ground running and get people around him who knew what they were doing. So he got Ron Wolf, he got John Madden, he got all the old Raiders. And Ron Wolf said, listen, I have one of my proteges, Reggie McKenzie. He's going to lead you in the right direction. Yeah. And some of what Reggie did was great, but some of the things Reggie did, he needed the hand of an owner.
Hey, Mayock, we can beat Mayock up all we want about those first rounders, but Reggie in the second, with the High Wards and
Jesus Christ,
my God, bro, the Obies out of Connecticut, like, bro, he was a terrible second round guy. Like Mayock was a terrible first. Let me get this real quick, my brother. Shout to Pacey. If you think Desai and Graham would see how much of an asset Abram is at the line of scrimmage and how bad he is in coverage and bring the best out of him, I definitely do.
See, I don't know about that, man. I just don't think he has the bend in his hips to be able to cover even on a basic level.
Damn. Okay. So all right, on film, what do you see that brings that out of you, right? Like, what do you see? Like, what is it about Abram's game where you like, I don't think that he can pull that off?
Because when he has to get into coverage, he never gets around fast enough. He's always looking at the line of scrimmage trying to attack. That's why I said we got to make him like a rush linebacker or something like that to get rid of him. Like people are gonna say, well, look at what they did with Rodney Harrison. People forget Rodney Harrison was a Hall of Fame level safety, and he started getting hurt and he bulked up and he became that box guy. But Rodney Harrison, if you remember in the Super Bowl with David Tyree against the Giants,
he gave that play up.
Yeah, he gave it up, but he had his hand like that was a freak. Come on, David Tyree had that shit on his hand.
No, don't get wrong. That was a great. I just seen that catch today. That's what's so funny. But yeah, he had his hand on the ball.
He had his hand like I mean, the strength it took. Rodney Harrison had his hand on that ball too. Rodney Harrison would have broke that play, would have broke it up. Had that been a lesser man, he would have broke that up. Yeah. Fucking Jonathan Abram would have got burnt. And if you look at our troubles in the red zone, most of our trouble in the red zone defensively is because of him. Yeah. Think about all of the touchdowns he gives up in close games where you're like, bro, the ball, like, you're not even swiping at the fucking ball. You're totally out of position.
Yeah, and to be a first rounder, man, like, you can't, like, that's unacceptable, bro. Like, that's unacceptable. Because even in that draft, I believe I had Jonathan Abram as a late second round draft pick. That's what I had him in that draft. And
I did too.
And when we took him late in the first, we took him late in the first, right? 22, 23, 24, somewhere around there. That shit, I was like, whoa, bro. Like, okay, so we're still reaching. But I like the guy. Like, he had a Raider mentality. I think that's why he was drafted. You know, that old school kind of like, I'm going to blow shit up and blah, blah, blah. But it didn't work out like that. I mean, the first game he ever played, he fucked his shoulder up instantly on the sideline against Denver and missed the whole year. And then I think he just had shoulder surgery just again this past this season right here. So, man, I don't know what we do with Abram, to be honest. Maybe we try to let him go.
Pull the rug now. Pull it now. You can't pay that guy. You can't pay that guy for the amount of production and how much he's been hurt. There's nothing in his resume that states that you just can't go in a scrap heap and get a guy that can play better than that.
Definitely. I mean, shit. Well, I think we pretty much did it this year. You know what I'm saying?
I think we kind of look. I know it's a little serendipity with us, getting that win streak, and I don't mean to rain on our parade, but a couple of COVID quarterbacks, couple of little things there where let's just be honest, right? Because that's what that's what we definitely do. We always keep it 1,000, right? But another piece of that is fucking him not playing and him not giving up them big plays and him not giving them like. For what he does do, he's a great box safety. He's a great tackler. Yeah, I love that. But I'm talking about in coverage, he is an entire liability. He might be the worst covering safety I've ever seen. Seriously.
Fuck that shit wasted. Shout out to Forever Raider, man. Appreciate you for becoming a member, King. If you guys want to become a member, hit the link up top. Shout out to you once again forever. And if you guys want to subscribe to my brother Wasted, man, go follow him on at Wasted Talent. What is the actual page called, my brother, on YouTube? I don't not want to
it's Raidernation Unlimited.
Raidernation Unlimited. You can also type in Wasted Talent. I know that. No, you know what other things come. There's other shit that.
Yeah, all my old podcasts and shit that. Yeah.
But Raidernation Unlimited, man, and make sure to go subscribe to our brother. The link is all through the comment section, you guys. Shout out to T. My brother Terrence always popping in and shooting on some goat shit. You already know,
Appreciate it, man.
But yeah, you're definitely right about him, man. Shout out to Squid. Similar thing JM needs to do. Not be who he is not. Belichick. He gotta be himself. And you know what's crazy? He's been kind of saying that though. He's been kind of saying that in all these interviews. Like, I just gotta be me. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. And I think that's what we're gonna get, Squid. Shout out to you, my brother. Dude is smart. He's not the worst. That's why you put him in the box. Raider. Freeze agrees. But this is it. Do you keep a guy around that he can only be successful, which he hasn't been able to do that week in and week out in the box? Because don't get me wrong, like when Abram's healthy and you put him in that box, it seems like he's always around the ball. He's always around the ball. That the guy has a motor on him. One thing he does, he has a motor on him. Yes, he can't cover for shit, but maybe we bring one of these coordinators can mask that a little bit. But don't get me wrong, Mahomes and Herbert are smart enough to know in our division that if Abram is even stuck in coverage somewhere, they're going to smoke that man's boots. So, do you want to play with that? Do you even want to have him dropping into coverage in certain situations when you got Herbert and Mahomes in your division? So I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know.
Bro, that man contract is $11 million, man, including the $6 million signing bonus.
That's that first round shit, bro.
So, I don't want a guy I got to pay that kind of money to have. We got to scheme around his deficiencies.
Yeah.
I don't want that, especially in our secondary.
He's not that good to even do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this. If you bring in a Tom Brady or you bring in somebody like that, yes, bro, and it's a new system, you work around him like Tampa Bay did. Oh, whatever you want. I mean, Abram is not a guy where you say, okay, let's scheme around. He's not even that, like, he's good, but he's not that, he's not that great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to you guys. I don't know why the number of viewers up here is tripping. It's going to 1 to 2 and then back to 600. This shit has been wilding for a couple of days. But we're at now it says 2. I don't know. It says we have 2 people in the chat. But wipe them feet, man. Hit them thumbs up, man. Subscribe to the channel, you guys, if you're not subscribed yet. Let me see, man. Shout out to I love this shit, bro. They're all having side conversations. Shout out to Bourbon. Trade Abram for a second and sign Marcus Williams. Bourbon, ain't nobody in the world gonna give up a second for Abram. Look, bro, we're talking about there's teams that may even only give up a second to get Calvin Ridley. So with Abram, you're looking at maybe at best a 5th, like maybe a 5th.
I think you might have a hard time getting a half-eaten cheesesteak and a grape CNC for Jonathan Abram. you might have a problem getting a used condom for that guy in the National Football League. Nobody is giving you jack shit for that man, bro. He will pass through waivers and people might sign him.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I mean, look, we're gonna keep him around because, yeah, like you said, bro, like he's still young. So one of these D coordinators is going to come in and say, you know what? Maybe I can bring something out of him that we haven't seen thus far. And maybe they do. But me personally, my thoughts are no. I don't see that happening at all. Shout out to AD there. Yes, I love this idea, right? Because I'm going to be honest, I was not excited about the name Brandin Cooks during the free agency period. I'm like, why? Like, what the fuck? Like, for what? But now with the Josh McDaniels connection, Brandin Cooks did comment on an Instagram post that somebody posted and said, oh man, like, it's over now. Like, pretty much. But Josh McDaniels coming in, and the Texans are still rebuilding. That has been the number 1 receiver though these past 2 years. He still went over 1,000 yards with those terrible, terrible, terrible quarterbacks over there. So, hey man, Brandin Cooks is definitely nice when healthy. I think he's 28, 29. He still can. I mean, look, this guy can still do the damn thing. You feel me? But I'm not. Look, for a 4th, 3rd, 4th. I mean, you got to think about it. I think he's only owed $8 million this year.
Docs, to me, if you don't make it, you're being negligent if you don't bring him in.
Yeah,
like look,
he knows the system.
let's look at Brandin Cooks' career. Right, New Orleans is a rookie. He had 550 yards, 3 touchdowns, 53 catches.
And Colston was the number 1 guy at that point.
His second year, 84 catches, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns. Third year, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. New England, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns.
Yeah.
The Rams, 80 catches, 1,200 yards, 5 touchdowns. You see the common denominator here, bro? He got hurt in Los Angeles. He only had 500 yards. Then he comes back to Houston, 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns, 81 catches. Last year, 90 catches, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, a long touchdown of 50. In his career, he had a 98-yard touchdown, 71-yard touchdown, 52 yards. Come on, bro. That's what I mean about not getting Davante Adams. If you get me a guy like Brandin Cooks, you get me a guy like a DJ Shark, and then you draft a young kid, now you got a receiver room that you can work with instead of getting one guy that if he gets hurt, now there goes 15% of your cap out the door.
At the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna be real with you guys. The Davante Adams thing is a myth at this point. Let's be real. Waller's, we still have to extend him. We have to extend Hunter Renfrow. How do you pay Hunter Renfrow a top slot money, Waller a top tight end money, and then still go pay Davante Adams $30 million or even $27 to $30 million? It just doesn't work. Alex, from what I was told, right? This is what I seen was that Cooks, if he went anywhere else, we would pay $8 million, and I think that Houston would have to pay the other $7 million. That's what I read. I could be wrong.
No, you're right about that.
Yeah. So Houston would have to eat that $7 million. And then we pay the $8 million. And for $8 million, let's be honest, man, we're excited about paying $12 million for a Christian Kirk or $17 million for Allen Robinson. If you could pay $8 million for a Brandin Cooks, dog, come on, bro. And he already knows the system. He's coming in as the number 1 receiver off the dribble, off the bat. You know what I mean? So I definitely would love to go save him from that Houston franchise, that dumpster fire of an organization. I would love to. You know what I mean? I would definitely love to go get him. First of all, Max gets paid D first. I think you basically said we're trying to say he deserves to get paid first. I think you pay both of them. I mean, look, you shit. I mean, we're gonna have a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to take care of both these guys. I'm gonna be real with you. You know what? I want to ask you that, Wasted. Who do you prioritize if you have to? Mind you, these guys are 2 Pro Bowlers right now. Who do you prioritize at this point if you can? If you have to pay one now and another one later. To be honest, they're both later round draft picks, so they're not owed a lot of money right now. You know what I mean?
Are we talking about Max or
Max
are we talking
and Hunter? Max and Hunter.
Oh man, Max Crosby, bro.
There you go.
Look, come on now, man. Like the second most important position in football besides quarterback is pass rusher.
Yes, definitely.
And guys like Max Crosby's not growing on trees. We can always get another slot receiver.
This is facts.
You know, we can get it. We can get it. Like there's a guy, Braxton Barrios, man, from the Jets.
You like him?
I love that kid, man.
Yep.
I think he's super talented. He can return kicks too. So come on, man. Nah, that's not even a question, bro. Like Max Crosby. And I think they need to learn from the Khalil Mack situation.
Yes.
Max Crosby needs to be extended this offseason.
Well,
they need to break bread on him.
We also have a different regime now. You know, Gruden came in trying to have a pissing contest in day one. You know what I mean? He literally looked at Cooper and Max. I mean, he looked at Cooper and Mack as they're expendable because we can free up some shit and I can get everybody that I need. And it didn't work like that. You know what I mean? Like he thought in his head, I can get a bunch of draft capital, save a lot of money, and build this franchise up, and it didn't work. So,
hey, Doc, do you know what's funny about John Gruden, bro? And why I wasn't happy when they brought him back? See, we're old enough to remember when he went and destroyed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That motherfucker didn't draft. The only person he drafted, because he had total autonomy over their roster too.
Gus just signed real quick with the Colts. He was just hired. So shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Go ahead and go fuck that defense up so we don't got to worry about them next year. Thank you, Gus. Good riddance with your fence post defense in the end of the game. That the reason why, like everybody say, oh, Gus was great. They love Gus. They love Gus because we have Raider dysmorphia. We have had such shitty defenses that we think because we were a middle of the road defense that gave up fucking crucial touchdowns and close games that we should have had to. There's certain games that were fucking barn burners that we should have salted away. We shouldn't have. I shouldn't have been up to fucking midnight watching some of these games. Like
At
that
all,
Charger
bro.
game.
Yeah.
That last Charger game, bro, that should have been a fucking blowout,
Bro,
bro.
I was there, bro. Like, what were we up by 15 with like 5 minutes left or some shit, or 4 minutes left or something? Like, bro, that's unheard of. But like that's why we're excited about this team. We are gonna blow the doors off the teams that we're supposed to beat. Like that's how I'm looking at this. This is how I'm coming in to this season, as we have a coaching staff that's gonna beat the shit out of the teams that they're supposed to. Like this year, the Giants, the Washington football team, the Bears. Those are 3 teams. Come on, man. They should have been annihilated, bro. We shouldn't even have been, we shouldn't have lost. And then these other games, the Miami Dolphins should have never came down to an OT situation. Like, it's just like, what?
Bro, Tyler Heineke should never come and have the game to where we damn near. I mean, you know what I mean? Our season was damn near over because of that game. Our season was on the line, and Tyler Heineke beat you, bro. That should never ever happen. In that Giant game, bro.
Daniel Jones only threw like 140 yards passing or some shit like that. Like bro, he did not do anything great in that game, and we still lost, bro.
And the thing that sucks is that Carr has still yet to shake that mantra of him not being able to win a game under 30 degrees.
Yeah. Well, last year, Cleveland. Last year.
They said he's won in like 9 or some shit like that.
Look, if it ain't Cleveland, he ain't winning under 30 degrees.
Yeah, I know, right? So
shout out to Auntie Six. The Colts have officially hired Gus Bradley as their defensive coordinator. Bye, Felicia. Nah. Facts, bro. Facts. Like, hey, I thank him for what he came in and did. The defense was an upgrade over what Paul Gunther did. And that's kind of all we asked for, right? The thing was the offense took a step back. So that was the problem. Like, we were thinking, okay, the offense is going to be spectacular. They're going to be dynamic as ever. And all we need is a middle of the pack kind of defense, and we'll be okay. And he did simplify things and made the defense better. But the offense took a total step back.
Yeah. It was the Ruggs. It was the Ruggs situation, man. Derek had got used to having that kind of like off switch. When he get in trouble or 3rd and long, he just can flip it up the Ruggs, and then it made the space on the field so much more open. I think it affected Bryan Edwards being thrust into a role that he really never thought he'd have. It affected everyone.
Shout out to Alex. He said Sean Desai be choking games away. You have to realize this year, I know a lot of people kind of they're saying it wasn't a top 10 defense, right? They say it was a 22nd rate defense. I don't go off of what everybody else goes off of. They had a number 3 pass defense, and I think they had like a 24, 25 ranked rush defense because Khalil Mack was injured all season long. He missed a bunch of games. Eddie Goldman, old as shit, up there in age, was hurt and dealt with some injuries as well. Who else? I think Akeem Hicks missed a couple games as well. Hicks
missed a lot of games.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So they had a lot of injuries on that D line. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna beat him up for that. He was a first year guy too. Like, I think Sean Desai only coached a defensive coordinator for the Bears 1 year.
Yeah. So I'm cool on him, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm cool on him. The only reason why I was a little excited was because he's a Vic Fangio guy. They say he's a prodigy and all of that shit, but I need a guy with a proven record. Okay. You know what I mean? I need a guy with a proven Patrick Graham, and not to be a bandwagon jumper, I just didn't think that a guy of that caliber would ever be available to us.
Yeah. So do you think that, Sean Desai was probably the guy, and maybe we made a call? Maybe I'm looking now. I'm realizing now, I didn't know this, that Bill Belichick has a lot of ties to the Giants because what he did with the ball situation, like, you know what I'm saying? Remember with the Texan back in, like they said that it came out today. Flores said that Bill Belichick had a huge part in why DeBall was named the head coach with the Giants. Yeah, so do you think Josh McDaniels has those ties over there as well because of the New England Patriots situation?
Bro, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you know what I'm saying? The Giants and Bill Belichick, it's a wonder Bill Belichick wasn't the coach of the Giants at one point.
Yes.
Bill Belichick is a Giant. Yep. Bill Belichick was the defensive coordinator for Bill Parcells all them years.
A lot of people didn't know that.
Yep. He's the one who Pepper Johnson.
2 Super Bowls, though.
Huh? He won 2 Super Bowls.
No, lost 2 Super Bowls to him.
Oh, wait, to the Giants? Yeah.
To the Giants.
Yeah, because Tom Coughlin come from that same coaching tree, right? But he definitely has ties to the New York Giants. And the Giants are a very ancestral organization like the Raiders are. The Giants always bring back people that have, even their last GM, the first person I've ever seen the Giants bring in that didn't have ties to the organization previously was Jerry Reese.
Yep.
The rest of them guys, like Ernie Accorsier, and they did too with George Young too, back in the one who built the team in the 80s. But the rest of these guys, all these coaches from Ray Hanley, all the way up, bro, have all been former Giants. So when you look at Bill Belichick, man, and why Bill Belichick is like in with the Maras and stuff like that, I know that fucking for a fact. And the thing that I have a problem with this whole Brian Flores thing is it's not the fact that they wanted Brian Daboll to be their coach over Brian Flores, because that's apples for apples. And if I have a young quarterback that I'm not sure about that I'm going to commit to, I'm going to give him the best chance to be successful. Brian Daboll coming over there he's coaching a kid and developing a kid who is very similar to Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? He's not as physically imposing as Josh Allen, but Daniel Jones can run. He's big. He's a big kid. He got a strong arm. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of guy that you want to develop him. He's going to make an offense that's similar to what he did in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And you need an offensive-minded head coach when you got a young quarterback. And so I don't think that it was a racist thing for them not to bring him in. I think the whole Rooney Rule and it being a formality and a joke, I think that is the fucked up part of it. That's the fucked up part of it. It's not racist that they hired Brian Daboll, because Brian Daboll did a hell of a job up in Buffalo as well as Brian Flores. It's just a preference thing. I got a young quarterback. Defense isn't my problem over here because I got Patrick Graham, right? That's what they were thinking at that point. We got to bring Daboll in.
But to even find out that he was an option, I know that Josh McDaniels and Zeke were licking their chops, bro. Like hold on, like Patrick Graham, we could still maybe pull this guy from the Giants, bro. Like I don't think. Look, the chat. I'm telling you guys right now, this can be. We already made some franchise alternate changes already. You bring in a guy like this, we can potentially have a top 10 offense and defense in this league in year one. That's how I feel. In year one, Patrick Graham and Josh McDaniels, we can have a top 10 offense and a top 10 defense. Shout out to my brother OG Daniel, man. Who's Gus gonna take with them? I take everybody. Shit.
You really think we can have a top 10 offense and defense?
You don't think so?
I don't. I gotta see who they bring in. The cupboard is so bare on the defensive side of the ball right now.
Josh McDaniels always keeps the top 10 offense. We know that.
Yeah.
Always.
Offense, yeah.
Yeah.
There's one. All they need is one player. Their offense is pretty much set. You got the tight ends. You got the running backs. You got the quarterback. You a couple of linemen and a fucking receiver, and you ready to rock, right? But on the defensive end of the ball, there's so many guys from last year that are going out the door that I don't know who they're going to bring in to replace these guys. So I can't really surmise that.
And I'm not saying a top 3 offense and top 3. I'm saying we could potentially have a top 5 offense and a top like a number 10 defense. Look, we're going to bring in some guys. Like we're going to bring in some guys. Look, Hayward's going to be gone. I'm sorry, y'all. I know a lot of people's like, damn, we want it. Casey's gone.
Rumor has it he's already got an Airbnb in Indianapolis as we speak.
I wouldn't be shocked about that. You know what I'm saying? Perriman still is under contract, so either way, he's going to be here regardless. Brandon Faison is a free agent, and let's be real, he was a holdover from Mullen being hurt and the Damon Arnett situation, and you know what I mean? So, but he's gone. And I mean, Yannick's still here, but the thing with Yannick is right now, we got to figure this shit out because it's a 3-4 front. I know we still have, DNs in this defense with their hands in the dirt. I just don't know how happy Yannick is going to be in this system. And I'm going to be honest, Yannick's not good enough to me to cry about it anyway. I'm going to be totally real with you, bro. Like, I'm not like
kick all the rocks.
Yes, like Yannick is good. He's definitely good, you guys, but he is not great. Like, if your number one pass rusher is, well, I mean, technically Max Crosby is, but look, you had more sacks than Max Crosby, and Max Crosby was still in the Pro Bowl and you weren't. Like I just think that Max with his motor, I feel like Yannick gave up on way too many plays, bro. Like And he was getting fried a bunch against a lot of those left tackles.
Definitely, man. We got to unpack this right here, bro. And see, this is the thing that I love about being on your channel, bro. And I love about doing this because we can teach people shit, right? So they can be more, you know, like.
What do I need to bring up? Because I know you got a comment in my.
Yo, because look, with Yannick, right? I'm trying to pull his numbers up. We got to unpack this shit.
Shout out to the 760 people in the chat, man. We appreciate you guys, man.
So we got to unpack this. Yo, this is a man that everybody says had, 10 sacks, right?
Yeah.
All right, but let's look how many tackles he's had.
Oh my God. And they don't want to hear that, man.
Bro. Bro, I'm trying to make sure this is right because it says combo. So I got to make sure that these are his tackling stats.
Yeah.
Let me go to Pro Football Reference right here. I'm sorry.
No. One thing about Yannick that I got to tell the chat is one thing he's players love him. His teammates love him. His coaches love him. I think the only people that hate him is the Jacksonville organization because he was frying them on Twitter to get the hell out of there. But we know that they're probably the most poorly ran franchise in the world. But go ahead, brother. I was just trying to hold it over and tell you.
Docs, this man had 28 combo tackles and 17 solo tackles this year.
That's terrible.
So motherfuckers was running at him. That's what that tells you. He's a defensive end. What is a defensive end's main role from when you're a Pop Warner? Because I played defensive end when I was in high school.
Yep.
Box and contain.
Mm-hmm.
Box and contain. So we know what that means. You're there for the run primarily. And once you see it's not a run, then you go hit that quarterback.
Yep.
This guy is a liability. That's what people don't understand. He is a situational pass rusher that John Gruden and them got so fucking they jumped the gun with bringing him in. Yeah. They really did. They're like, we got to get more pass rush.
If we were great enough to only put him in on obvious pass plays, it'd be great. But for someone that's getting paid $15 million, you have to play the run too. And yeah, he's definitely being a liability over there. And I'm gonna give Yannick a little benefit of the doubt. He's played against some great left tackles in this league, but if you want to act like you're one of the best defensive ends in this league, you have to play like one of the best defensive ends in the league. And he didn't look like one.
Yeah, but if you're getting erased in the run game like that, that to me shows that there's a blind spot in your game, because like a lot of the times the left tackle has released you. You know what I mean? Once you see that it's run, if you can't get off that left tackle to go into pursuit of the runner, that's a problem. Yeah. That is a huge problem. And I know for a fact the reason why we were so bad against the run is because they were running to his side. That's exactly what that goes to show you. So we got to look at Max Crosby, right? Let's look at Max Crosby.
Ms. Zax, shout to the chat. Hold the edge, and he doesn't. Glenn, that's exactly, bro. I think that's exactly what we're trying to pinpoint right here, my brother, is that hold the edge, and he doesn't. He could play an Alden Smith type role.
Now, Mad Max this year had 56 combo tackles. 56, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He had 13 tackle for loss. He had 30 quarterback hits. You know, I mean, bro, 4 forced fumbles. Like, you know what I mean? Like that right there. That's the baseline for a defensive end to me. 56 tackles. That's the baseline, bro.
Hey, Todd, I thought a lot of people didn't see that. He definitely rushes past the quarterback.
He runs around the running back. Bro. He's like, oh shit. That's what the play's always out of position. The running back will get it, make a little cut, and he's behind the damn running back.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. Shout to Bourbon, man. Docs, do you think we can pry Lattimore from the Saints since there's such for those who don't know, Eric Bieniemy has an interview in New Orleans for the head coaching spot. So if he is named the head coach over there, which he's from the New Orleans area, I can see the ties and I can see New Orleans making that happen. They're still, I know they're in cap hell, but how do you even justify getting rid of Marshawn Lattimore? And the way their organization works, their GM has worked magic with the salary every year. I don't know how this dude does it. He has to be like some type of fucking math whiz. this guy has to live in Vegas like calling cards. Like he has to literally be in a casino every day, like reading card. Like I don't understand how he works that shit year in and year out. But I don't see them parting with Marshawn Lattimore. If they did, I would definitely be on the horn. I would throw my first round draft pick this year. I don't give a fuck. Marshawn Lattimore to me is one of those dogs. He's one of those guys.
Proven commodity.
Yeah, proven commodity.
I don't think you got to give a first rounder up for Marshawn Lattimore
because of because of how much they are in salary cap hell, for how much he's owed. But there will be a team that would offer a one. I think. I mean, look, Cincinnati, man, they played this year with Band-Aids at the cornerback position. I mean, shit, they got Eli Apple out there right now starting on the island. You know what I mean? That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, but see, you got to look at the rest of the roster, right? So with the Raiders, what are we, like 12th in cap room? We're like 7th or 12th, but we're in
7th or 8th, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so us having the need, right? And then you look at the other teams that have the cap room. You got other teams that their whole roster is just gutted, and that's not the kind of situation that they're in to where they would trade for Marshawn Lattimore. Out of all of the teams with the most cap space, we're the one that's most ready to just take on one big guy to transform our team. Yeah. So I think that might be the reason why we could probably get him with a second. You know what I mean? Because some of them other teams, man, like, you know, they got rosters that are barren. Like, why would you go and bring a superstar player in and you got to build the rest of your roster? You know what I mean? It just doesn't. This
would have been a perfect situation, right? If we still have, if we have Marcus under contract for another year or something, we could have sent Marcus Mariota in a second over to New Orleans and said, "Give us Marshawn Lattimore." You know what I mean? Like
that would have been perfect.
They need a QB. You know what I mean? If we had him one more year, maybe we could sign him to a year and send him off to New Orleans or something with a second or something. I'm all for it. Shout out to Pacey. Chicago players love Champ. Robinson seems real possible. This is facts. I seen Cohen saying that he wanted him to be the GM. Khalil Mack. A lot of those guys were coming out. Raekwon Smith yesterday on Twitter was like, pretty much the Raiders got a dog. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. Yeah,
come on home, Roquan. We should have drafted you. Come home, baby.
For real. Oh God, bro. He should have definitely been a Raider. Mike, what kind of cigar are you smoking? Oh, it's a little joint, bro. It ain't nothing crazy. And this is more like more for CBD purposes. I don't smoke like that. I got Blue Dream pre-roll. You know what I'm saying? So nothing crazy. I'm telling y'all right now, it's not a lot of taste in it.
We 15th, docs.
Are we? I thought we were way up more than that.
Miami's number 1. Miami's number 1.
San Diego. I mean, the Chargers are number 2, right?
Chargers number 2, which is scary. Now that would be a guy that they can. That'd be a team that'd suck.
Keep an eye on the Chargers, you guys, for Devontae Adams. Him and Keenan Allen were already talking about. That would be spooky as fuck.
Hopefully they lose Mike Williams in the interim.
No, he'll be gone. He ain't gonna pay both of them. But keep an eye on Devontae Adams going to the Chargers. That shit would be. Devontae already said that him and Keenan Allen will have over 300 yards each every game.
Bro, I don't understand how they're able to, because they got so many of these young guys. Like, how are they able to pay like Derwin Jackson and Bosa and all of these guys, and they're number 2 in cap space? Because it's Miami, them, Jacksonville, Cincinnati's 4th, the Jets are 5th, Denver 6th.
I think, is Derwin James still on a rookie contract?
I don't know, man.
I know. I remember he's been in the league for a little bit, but he may be at the end of his. I don't know. Matter of fact, Derwin, I think, may have already gotten the NX when he came out of Florida State in what, 2017, 20.
Derwin got the bag already. It's been 5 years because he was drafted the year before. He was drafted the year after Cujo, I think.
I think he's on the 5th year, bro. I think he's on.
Yeah. Because when did Carl Joseph come out? Because I remember when everybody was mad that the Raiders didn't draft Derwin James and John Gruden.
Right? 2016, we got Carl Joseph.
Yeah. Because he came out 2017. Because I remember Gruden was pissed off because people were questioning him why he didn't draft Derwin James. He's like, we already drafted safety, so
yeah.
So damn. So shit.
So he's on a rook contract. So they're gonna have to use some of that money to bring him back. But let's be honest, though, you guys. People don't realize that James has been injured. Derwin has been injured year in and year out. When he's on the field, he's one of the best safeties to ever do it. But, bro, this guy is injured a lot.
Yeah,
So
your ability is your availability.
yeah, this is fat. Oh shit, hold on. Shout out to Jabri, man. I appreciate you, my brother. I truly do, man. What up, Docs? Just showing some support, bro. That means a lot to me, King. Thank you very, very much, man. Shout out to my brother Jabri Williams for always supporting the channel. AD says Derwin James came out of the same draft as Colton Miller. Yeah, yep. Facts. And that's crazy to see that Colton Miller already got the bag before him. But I think the reason why the Chargers didn't pay Derwin so quick was because of all the injuries he's dealt with. You know what I mean? Like this guy could not stay on the field for shit. 2018, it was the Miller draft. Okay. Shout out to Debris once again, my brother. And Keenan Allen got paid years ago, and everyone else is hella young. Yeah, Herbert still look. They're lucky because they're rookies on a quarterback on a rookie contract, so they're still good. DeMichael, what's up, my brother? Shout out to Jose. You know, Docs, I was all in for Desai, but I like the idea of Patrick Graham. Bro, I'm taking Patrick Graham over Desai 10 times out of 10. Like, for real.
Yeah, we talking about the currency of hope when you take Sean Desai as you know, as opposed to like a guy that's a proven fucking coordinator, bro.
Yeah.
There's a difference, man.
Mm-hmm. Wasted, man. You stupid, bro. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my dog, Wasted. I can't wait until you get monetized. Everybody go over there and subscribe to our brother Wasted, man, because once you get monetized, I'm gonna pay that forward, bro. I'm gonna pay that back. Shout out to my dog, man. Salute to the best to ever do it, man. Appreciate you, bro. It's guys like you, man, that make this channel what it is, brother. So I appreciate you, brother. For
Bro,
real.
I appreciate you, man. If it wasn't for you, bro, yo, what's fucking with this? I started this a week and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 795 right now.
Let's run it up to 1,000, babe. Let's get up to 1,000. He needs 1,100 to monetize, you guys. So go support our brother, man. But hey, you got to realize, man, it's not just the platform that you're on, right? It's the knowledge you bring. It's the constructive criticism. It's the brutal honesty. It's all that combined. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and logic. You think logic. You know what I mean? You got to bring logic to the table, man. Everything can't be this emotional. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I come with emotion. You know what I mean?
We all do.
Yeah, we do. You know what I mean? But you know, bro, I'm proud of you, bro, and I can't wait to you to run that up, man, and keep the numbers going. And in a minute, you're gonna be out here killing the game. I'm gonna be asking like, hey man, is it cool if I come over there, bro, and jump up on your channel?
Man,
real quick, bro?
Crazy, bro. You got that, man. What? If I have any market of success, bro, you got that shit all day. But I'm like, and I keep saying this to you, bro, and really not on no bitch shit, bro. But like, yo, for real, man. When I saw what you was doing, bro, I was like, well, damn, yo, like, I always just wanted to talk about the Raiders, like, you know what I mean, like. And I'm like, wow, yo, this a real motherfucker. Like, that's what's up. Like, he's not on no goofy shit. Like, I'm like, yo, then maybe it's a space for me. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe I can do this shit. And like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've been going through a lot of shit since the beginning of this year, man. I got sick. You know what I mean? I almost died. I had a lot of bullshit going on, and I'm getting healed up now. And yo, this is the most fun I've had in years, bro. Because you know how it is being a father.
Yeah. Oh, yo, I know, bro.
Like having all of the pressure on you and owning shit and having to keep your house going, your wife, your kids, all that shit. Yeah. Yo, bro, to be able to do this, man, this shit is like therapeutic, man. I really, really like, and I owe that shit to you, bro, because when you told me, yo, you got it, you can do this shit, bro. I'm like, yo, if that motherfucker think I can do it, I gotta do it. Hey, straight lace, man. I appreciate that, man.
We're gonna continue having them conversations and them DMs. I'm gonna shoot you my line tonight. I'm gonna shoot you my number, man.
Facts. So I wanted to the other day too.
So we can actually chop it up and really, you know, we don't have to do the DM game. But yeah, bro, trust me, dog. You just keep doing what you're doing. Like we said, we had that convo. Yeah. Trust me, bro. Everything's gonna come together and everything's gonna be, bro. Trust me, man. Trust me. The nation knows. This is one thing about our fan base. They know who's real. They know who's not. They, you know what I mean? And they support real, they support facts, they support people that genuinely love this team. And for everybody to already start backing you this early, trust and believe, brother. It's only going to go upward. Shout out to Jose, man. Casey will follow Gus off a cliff.
Where we going, Gus?
Shout out to Peter. Who will be the next DC? Always love for the 916. Shout out to my brother from Sacramento. I'll be in Sacramento tomorrow, Kenna. I'll be in there. My flight got canceled because of this weather, and then I found another one. So I'll be out there actually earlier tomorrow. But I think it's going to be either Desai or Graham. If Patrick Graham says he wants to be our DC, Patrick Graham will be our DC. If Champ Kelly has anything to do with it, I think it's going to be Sean Desai. But either way, I'm good with either one of them. But Patrick Graham is the guy I want. That's the guy I would have over any of these guys. Point blank, period. And make sure you guys keep an eye out on Mayo as well. Mayo is still in the hunt. To be the DC. I just think that Patrick Graham and Desai are kind of in the driver's seat right now.
Gerard Mayo.
Yeah, he came in for a head coach position, he came in for a head coach interview with us. But now that we have our new head coach, he actually coached with him in New England. He's the linebackers coach. So I wouldn't be mad if Mayo came over and put in that Bill Belichick defense. But I just think right now, man, I think we're going in the right direction. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of good on them just fleecing the Patriots of their staff. I'm kind of good on that. I like what they're doing, how they're going out and they're going into other places and finding people that fit because of their skill set as opposed to the familiarity.
Yeah.
Like that to me is very telling to me because it's easy. They bro, if they really wanted to, they could have fucking went to the Patriots and they could have got all of the underlings and just came over here with all of them already assembled. Yep. But the fact that they're actually doing what they're doing, bro, that shit makes me real hopeful because they're thoughtful about why they're doing this shit.
Bro, I was thinking about season tickets, bro. I'm like, these motherfuckers is expensive as shit. I really was looking at them like, bro, if I can find a way to bro, they got me hyped, bro. Look, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid right now, King. I'm telling you right now, I'm excited.
I'm so mad I'm allowing myself to do it too, bro. I'm so mad, bro. I've been trying not to.
I'm vulnerable as fuck right now, bro. I don't like this shit.
Oh, man.
Just wanted to come through and bless the channel, man. Shout out to you, Q. As always, I appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to O. Hey, read this real quick, brother, if you can. I'm gonna run it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
I got it. Docs, we're blowing up everything. What do you say we trade DC and get 2 firsts because these guys might be able to draft and go with the rookie? We will have, we will have 2 IFs with, bro. Listen, I'm sorry, man. That sentence is a little crazy to me, bro. I don't know what you're asking. So could you please put that in the chat so I can see what the fuck's up, man? My bad, bro. But yeah, man, I'm just really excited about what's going on, man. The fact that I feel vulnerable, like the kind of vulnerability I'm feeling right now is like how when you meet a girl when you were younger and you know you really, really like her, but you don't want to show that you really like her. That's how I'm feeling right now, bro. I'm like, damn, man, damn. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'm hoping that this shit don't blow up in our face, man. Wipe them feet, y'all.
Wipe them. Shout to my bro.
I just noticed.
Go ahead.
Some of all the DCs they're interviewing, they all beat us last year. The Bears, the Giants, what they gonna bring the Redskin guy into?
Yo, that's fucking Comedy Central, bro. I didn't realize that shit. Damn, bro. Damn, they real. Yeah, Sean Desai, fucking Patrick Graham, bro. That's fucked up, bro. Shout out to Ant. What's good, Docs? Blessings to you and yours. Love the channel. I know you talked about J.C. Jackson yesterday. What about Stephon Gilmore? I'm gonna be honest. I spoke about him. I spoke about bringing him in. If Gilmore is a cheaper option, which he will be, you don't have to pay him J.C. Jackson money. I think he's going to be 32 this year, 33 at most. And he had a down year in Carolina. He was out for the first 5-6 weeks or some shit like that. I forgot what it was. But I would bring Gilmore in. I would definitely bring him in. But I think this year, man, I want to do something different. I want to do what New England does. I want to go get some young corners. I want to go draft some guys that can be those guys. That's why J.C. Jackson is a free agent. They drafted him. Undrafted. They got him undrafted. You know what I mean? So, and now he's going to get the bag.
He wants the bag, the super bag.
Like $20 million a year. But he'll probably stay with New England because they took a chance on him. You know what I mean?
I'm Gucci on that, though. $20 million. Bro. Unless you're Darrell Reeves, bro, you can kick rocks with that shit, bro.
For real. I got to send this to my brother Wasted then. This is for Wasted. Laugh out loud. I know this is going to your channel, Docs. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, I'm telling you right now, when Wasted goes, when he monetizes, that's why we have to get him to 1,100, you guys. Get him up to 1,100 and run them videos up, because once he does, that 20 and that other, look, that's going straight to my dog. So make sure Make sure you monetize. You get our bro monetized immediately, man. Shout out to my brother Degree. Shout out to Jack, man. Just tell me where. First round on me, my brother. Shout out to you, Jack. I will make sure to definitely let you know when I'll be out there. I'll be out there tomorrow morning, 10 in the morning, but I got to go run around for this funeral. I got a lot of shit I need to do.
Man.
You know what I mean? So I got to go buy some clothes for it. I still have not written the eulogy. I got to write that today because I've been wilding on that. It's kind of hard to come to, terms with that type of shit. But I'm going to write it tonight. But I'm going to be running around like a maniac. I'm already getting pulled.
You suited and booted yet?
No, I ain't got my outfit yet. So I got to go get that too, bro. Like, when you got kids and you still trying to keep your business afloat and doing other things, it's difficult. It's still trying to appease the wife and do all this. And then we had a fucking snowstorm. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and y'all not equipped for that. Where I'm at, we just,
bro.
it is what it is.
Got chains up there and salt and shit. Out here, we ain't got none of that shit, bro. Shit, I jumped in my car today and ran into the fucking sidewalk, bro. My shit just started off. I just said,
we got rear wheel drive or some shit,
bro. I don't know. All I know was we was returning the rental car from Austin, and I was driving. I tried to hit the brakes, and my shit just skidded off because of all the ice, and I just
they don't have the infrastructure down there, bro.
Hell nah, bro. Real shit. Shout out to Q. I just noticed some of all the DC there interview. Oh yeah, beat us last year. Facts, my brother. Facts. Shout out to Q, always supporting the channel. Shout out to Queen. Wipe them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and go follow our brother channel. Raider Jangalang. That's a crazy name. I feel like I got to pause.
Jangalang, right?
It's right here. Speaking of that, boom, T right here, man.
Appreciate you.
Want to support our brother? Go over there to Wasted Channel. Leave right now and come back. Go subscribe and pull back up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, support our brother. Let's get him to 1,100 immediately. Shout out to the Michael. He said, I just subscribed. A lot of people have been saying that in the comment section, man. I love it. I love it. I fucking love it. This is what I live for, bro. Yo, Docs, is your son still laying in your yard after you tackle? I knocked his little ass out, bro.
Gave that boy that knowledge. I saw that shit.
Gave that boy that knowledge, bro. Let me see. I think I seen O in here right now. He just I was saying if we miss the playoffs, DC will be gone anyways. Let's get something for him now. I'll subscribe to your channel too, homie.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you, O. But bro, like we can't think that we're not gonna go to the playoffs, right? I get this is one thing I love about us Raider fans, because we have to be honest with ourselves, in which it's like this. Cowboy fans, they're funny to me. Every year they think they're going to the Super Bowl. It's fucking hilarious. I live in Dallas. It's like this shit is comedy. Us, we've kind of came to terms with shit, right? It's like, I'll take a wild card this year and see what we can do. As long as we can get in the dance, maybe we can make some shit shake. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think this year, man, I really believe that we can fight for the division. I'm not saying that we're gonna win it. I'm just gonna say I think we'll be a little closer than what we think. You know what I mean? I'm not calling the Super Bowl this year. I've been saying a 2-year kind of process, and now that we got a new coaching staff, you kind of have to, kind of dumb it down a little bit with the expectations. But I think, by the time the Super Bowl is in Las Vegas, we'll be playing in that game.
I will hope so, bro, because that's been the trend, right? So
Tampa 2 in a row.
The difference, I think, in the division this year is I think that I see a chink in the armor of the Chiefs, bro.
Yeah.
I see a chink in the armor, and I also know that the Chiefs have some very, very important pieces that are not going to be there next year. I don't think the Honey Badger's coming back. Melvin Ingram. Melvin Ingram's probably won't be back. Melvin Ingram was the reason why their defense made the turnaround that they did. Chris Jones and Frank Clark is going to be going too.
Yep, Clark is gone.
Frank Clark is gone. So it's like, did they pay Tyreek yet? They paid Tyreek already. Tyreek's paid. Kelsey's paid. Are they going to lose Mecole Hardman? No, Mecole Hardman's still. They got him last year.
On a rookie contract.
Yeah, so they
but
still.
But they're going to draft. I'm telling you, knowing Kansas City, they're going to go draft a J-Mo or something. They're going to go get another wide receiver, bro.
Oh my God, I hope they don't, bro. I really do, man. I hope that they're smart and they fucking draft on the defensive end of the ball.
Bro. Keep an eye on Jameson Williams going to the. I'm telling you, dog.
Yeah, that's a perfect place for him because his knee is hurt, so he's gonna fall, and there's a lot of wide receiver talent in this draft. Yep. My dream of Treylon Burks, I don't really think. Bro, I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. Like, yo, everybody, like, Doc, you the first person to say something about him, bro. And I really believe, and I'm not blowing smoke. I really believe, bro, some of these motherfuckers out here in the content creator world, they peek in and they cherry pick certain things because
we do. No, we do. I'm not. I'm saying we, as in me and you included. I'm saying we, as the nation. People do pop in, take that, and run with it. They definitely.
But
do.
I'm talking about in the media though, bro. Like, not the content creators are cool. People come here and they look at all of the big guys that
my video, a video that fight with the Raiders and the Rams was on Undisputed, bro. Like they took the video that I posted, that somebody sent me a video from when the Raiders were fighting the Rams. It was a live video. I uploaded it on my channel, and they hit me and asked if they could put it on their show, which I didn't know what it was, and it ended up being Undisputed. So Doc's ENT was in the corner of the video for the whole segment.
Oh,
so,
that's tough.
Yeah, so like it was on there the whole time. So bro, trust me, they watch this shit, bro. That's why I tell you, it was funny. Everybody like, bro, y'all ain't that big, woo, woo. And then everybody's blowing my phone up, bro. You're on Undisputed. Yeah, and y'all was saying that they don't watch us. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop with that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, bro, here, I was hearing about Jahan Dotson.
800 to 45. Let's get it up to 9. Let's get it up to 900. Come on, Raidernation Unlimited, featuring wasted talent, you guys.
Thank you, brother.
Let's get it.
I'm telling you, bro. Fucking, you look at this. Everybody was talking about J-Mo. Everybody was talking about Jahan Dotson. Everybody was talking about my man from USC. That's who everybody was talking about. Nobody was talking about this guy. Now everybody's got him as their first guy on the board. And I'm like, what the fuck? And everybody's talking about he might go to the Saints. And I'm like, God damn it, that's a perfect spot for him too, man.
Yep.
Because Michael Thomas ain't coming back. He doesn't really want to be there. They need that kind of receiver, man. I wouldn't be
talked about that, bro. They need one bad. And you bring in a 6'3" guy like Traylon Burks that can spread the bro, as fast as shit. He has hands, bro. Like this guy can do it all, man. I'm definitely.
Bro, there's only 7 people. Will he be the 7th? There's only 6 people that have had the measurables that he has physically that came into the National Football League.
Yep.
Calvin Johnson.
Yep. Megatron.
Andre Johnson.
Yep.
Fucking Darren Waller, which is dope.
Yep.
What's my man name? Dorrell Green Beckham, the fucking guy for the Giants. And it was another person that really
not Evan Ingram.
Not the Dorrell Green Beckham.
Dorrell Green Beckham. Okay, yeah.
Remember, it was Dorrell Green Beckham, and it was another guy that is a middle of the road receiver. I can't really remember it off the top of my head.
But either way, that's outside of Dorrell Beckham Jr. and the other guy middle of the pack. Like that's a great class, like a great thing to be in right there with Andre and Calvin alone.
Bro, like that fraternity, that's a pretty exclusive club right there, man. So
DK too, like DK it fits that mold as well. DK Metcalf.
But the thing is, he didn't run a sub 540.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. You're definitely right.
So that even makes him like, yo, so you mean to tell me he moving faster than DK? And listen, that 40 shit. Listen, the way a guy, I don't put a lot of credit to it.
The chat's asking about Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts?
Yeah, Atlanta. Coming out of Florida, he was fast. I don't know if
let's see if Kyle Pitts, because they didn't have him on that list, right? Because I pulled this list from 2 places. So I'm gonna look Kyle Pitts combine numbers. Kyle Pitts is a fucking beast, though, man.
Oh, that bro, I was all for getting him last year. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like,
that's an Al pick. That's some Al shit right there.
DK ran a 4.34. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? It's the weight, because he's over 250. That's the line of demarcation. It's not the speed and the height. It's the weight.
That man ain't got no body fat, bro. DK ain't got no body fat. That shit wild, bro.
Yeah, man. But you know what though? Like that's the funny thing when people think that they're like their kid, they're fucking 5'7", their wife is 4'11". They were shitty in high school. They never played a sport in their life, and they think, "Oh, my son's special. He has a special talent." You're like, "Mother, get the fuck out of here! Your son didn't win the gene lottery. Get the fuck out of here with that shit."
Hey, Q. The only thing we know about Drew Petzing is he loves his dual threat, like to have 2 dual tight ends on the field, and he did a pretty good job with Austin Hooper and David. Was it Ajoku?
Yeah, David Ajoku. He's fucking a beast.
You know what I mean? And he's a free agent this year, so don't be. I think he is. So don't be shocked if he pulled up. But yeah, that's all I know, that he likes to have his 2 tight ends. So I think that was the reason why Josh McDaniels kept an eye on him. Like, hey, you know what? He might be able to help me with this offense and take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So,
Kyle Pitts is 6'6". He ran a 4.4. He's 245 with 10-inch hands. Jesus Christ.
Shit.
He's a freak of nature.
And that's why he's a Pro Bowler in year 1.
He's a goddamn freak of nature.
That is crazy, man.
Yo, is he gonna
be... Kelvin Benjamin? Remember, he was what, 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah,
they moved him to tight end when he got fat, bro, and he's
a bump. Man, he's trying to fight Cam Newton and shit. I'm like, yo, man, come on, bro. That Cam duff your ass out.
That shit was hilarious, bro. Oh, Hakeem Nicks. Remember Hakeem Nicks?
Hawk Nicks from the Giants.
That was my guy, bro.
Yeah, but Hawk Nicks wasn't that tall, though.
I loved him in college, bro. I loved Hakeem
North Carolina,
Nicks.
right?
Yeah, bro.
Hakeem Nicks wasn't that tall, though. He had big hands and stuff, but he wasn't as tall as these guys are.
Everybody's saying I subscribe to Wasted, man. That's what's up.
Yo, Docs, man, I owe it all to you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man.
Shout out to Mike Lee. I've been watching the Razorbacks all year last year. There's 3 guys over there that are amazing. Burks for sure, QB KG Jefferson, and cornerback Monteric Brown. I got to look them up.
Monteric Brown is decent. I like the QB. I'm like, I don't know. But, yo, Hakeem Nicks is only 6'1".
Damn.
He seemed like he's taller than that. I'm like,
damn. Well, you know what? He was playing against the Cha-Cha, you know what I mean? He's playing against, next to him, and he was what, 6? What is he, like 5'11"?
Nah, he's 6 foot. He's 6 foot. Mario Manningham 6 foot.
Damn, Mario was 6 foot too? Yeah.
Plexiglass was 6'5".
Damn. Okay, yeah, I remember. That's funny. You said plexiglass. I'm over there agreeing, like, yeah, hell yeah, bro.
What the fuck is plexiglass?
hey, Cheddar Bob of New York City, man. Shout out to you, man. Do you think we go get Michael Thomas? Let me tell you something right now, man. If Eric Bieniemy gets the job over there, there's no way in hell he's letting go of his top weapon. And I think Michael Thomas would actually be excited to play under Eric Bieniemy, but they still don't have a quarterback. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't know if Michael Thomas goes up to them and says, "I don't want to be here anymore." Maybe, but
yeah, he doesn't want to be there, bro. You can see it, and their doctors fucked him up. He doesn't trust the organization. I don't think it really has anything to do with the coaching staff or the players. But you know, if you have somebody like fuck your career up with bad surgeries and give you bad advice, there's no way you want to come back. Just like when people throw that Trent Brown thing, there's no way you can get Trent Brown to come to play for the Raiders. They almost killed him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why people are mad at Trent Brown.
But what if there's a whole new
medical staff and stuff?
Staff in play. You know what I mean? I don't know. And don't get me wrong, just because you have a new coaching staff doesn't mean you're gonna go get a new fucking medical staff. You know
I would have fired them guys for what they did to him. They almost killed that guy, man. You know, and people are like, "Oh, Trent Brown is a fucking bum" and all that bullshit. It's like, bro, how would you feel if somebody almost killed you?
Yeah,
they put too much air in his IV and fucked him up and stuff. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, air bubble stuck in his shit.
Yeah, man. That's like having a blood clot or some shit.
But before that, let's not act like he wasn't already a bum, though.
He was. You think he was a bum? You don't think he played well?
When healthy, he played not well. Great.
Yeah.
Great. His first year as a Raider, he played phenomenal. I never had to worry about that right side. But then he started getting. It just seemed like he was getting lazy. He started letting go of his body. Did you ever look at the pictures between the Patriots the first time he was there and then as a Raider? He let go of his body, and then guess what happened? When the Raiders finally said we're not fucking with him anymore, and he started like on his way out of the Raiders, he started going back in the gym and posting videos and shit of him working out. Yeah, I'm like, come on, bro, like we're not stupid, bro. Like we know the game. You're trying to show other teams like, look, I'm on my shit. You was trying to force your way the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be honest with you, just because Josh McDaniels is there doesn't mean anything. Trent Brown may say, "Fuck that, I'm not going over there." Even if
that's what I'm thinking. I don't think he wants to come back to us. I mean, I just kind of gave him a little leeway because of the whole situation with him. Yeah. But listen, I followed him on the gram when he was with the Raiders, man.
I unfollow everybody when they're gone, bro.
Yeah, I do too. You know, Raider, get out of here.
I was lighting his ass up, bro. I done did so many videos about Trent Brown lighting his ass up, bro. I think he got me blocked.
He probably did, bro, because I'm going to tell you something, man. He had this pretty little broad. He was getting fresh. You know what I'm saying? He was getting 5X clothes made for him and shit, trying to dress with the skinny boy jeans and all of that. You know what I'm saying? He had a fucking 6X Versace shirt on and shit. Yeah. So he was eating good. You know what I mean? So you right about that. Even when he was with the 49ers, that was the problem.
That man went from motherfucking fruit roll-ups to fucking big ass arrowhead snake. What's the steaks with the tomahawk steaks and shit?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, salt-based steak and shit.
Oh God. Oh, that motherfucking trash. Shout out to everybody in the nation, man. Hey, before we get up out of here, do you want to let's do this, man? Because I think I want to make this kind of like a thing that we do all off season, right? Let's do one mock draft. You got some time?
Oh, I definitely do. I was waiting for it, actually. I thought you was going to jump into it.
Here we go. Let's do a mock draft. Let's do one mock draft. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me set everything up.
Yeah, that Google tab, right?
Yep. Let me get this shit rocking. Let's get one in. We're going to do this shit every time we pull up. And we're going to do a round each.
All right, you got the first pick.
No, I want you to start.
You want me to? Come on, bro.
Hold on. I want you to start. Hold on. Let me see. All right. Chrome tab. Boom. All right. No trades, you guys. We're not doing any trades. In which I know that the guys that we have now. Oh shit, bro. Holy shit. Bro, you got the pick of the litter right here, bro.
Jesus Christ, man.
Bro,
listen,
you see?
I'm taking Treylon. I don't give a shit. Let's do it, baby.
Okay.
Treylon Burks.
Tyler Linderbaum is there. Devin Lloyd, Drake London, Trevor Penning, Kaiir Elam, and Treylon. Okay, boom. Got our guy. Hey,
listen, I probably.
Hey, no. You did some irresponsible shit, just like I would have did. So it's all good. It's all good. Let me see. So we got our receiver. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can hate me all you want. I'm doing it.
You getting Malik?
I'm doing it.
There we go.
Hate me all y'all want. Hate me all you guys want. I know the DC, the Kardashians are gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm doing it anyway. We went offense the first 2 rounds. All right, we're gonna reject this shit. Now let's go. All right.
Oh, man.
Damn, Michi's still there in the 3rd too. Shit.
Michi where? Oh shit, he is there.
Mm-hmm.
We need a defensive tackle, bro. We need a tackle. We need a corner. We need something, man. I gotta see what we got left.
Oh, hey, so this is a guy that everybody's been telling me about, Travis Jones out of Kentucky.
Yeah, they were talking about him the other day. You know what? Just it'll be irresponsible for me to take him at that spot because I don't know anything about him. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Can I just see what other defensive tackles are available?
Yeah. So you said defensive tackle?
Yeah, because I definitely want to get a defensive tackle.
All right, let me go to defensive tackle. So we got Travis Jones, Logan Hall out of Houston. We got Zachary Carter out of Florida. Matthew Butler, Haskell Garrett is still there, but he'll probably be in the next round.
Nah, man, we don't have nothing here. What about the corners?
Let's do that. I want to see because there's probably going to be some Kobe Bryant may be there. Nope, he gone. So
Mario Goodrich. I like Mario Goodrich.
He's nice too. So at this point,
I'm taking Mikael Wright.
Boom. So we took him the last few days. Yeah. Mikael Wright is my guy out of Oregon.
Yeah, I got to, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back and look at defensive tackle now. Let me see. Bro said Travis out of Kentucky, man. That's a Connecticut boy. Doc, you need to check out Christian Watson. I'm definitely. People have been telling me to look him up too. Oh shit, Mario Goodrich is still on the board.
Yo, double dip.
I think I might have to double dip, bro. Yep, and he's the best player on the board. Tariq Woolen, I like him as well. I don't really see any of these defensive tackles that I'm sold on. I'm not really sold on Haskell Garrett. I remember talking to Katie. Shout out to her. She's the person that runs the alum department for the Raiders. We were talking to her on Stu's live, on me and Stu's live, and she said that Haskell Garrett is undersized, but he's a great defensive tackle. I don't want to do a Darius Stills thing again. I know last year we went and got him undrafted, I believe. Yeah. And then he got injured, and then he went to the Chiefs. And I'm gonna double dip. I'm getting Mario Goodrich.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't because you know what it is, man. Everybody's looking for the next Warren Sapp and the next John Randall, and there's only two of them guys.
Yep,
There's
facts.
never been anybody else that's come out to play like them guys. All right, so where we at now?
Hey, we got back-to-back picks right here, so we can get a little creative. Mind you, we got two corners. We didn't get a defensive tackle. We had no linebacker, so we got a receiver. We got a quarterback. So I don't know
All right,
how.
so our best player available on the board is Brian Robertson Jr.
Running
We
back out
don't.
of Alabama.
I'm cool on him, bro. Let me see the guards.
Okay. I think Jamari Salyer is the best one out of Georgia right
He's
now.
the best tackle, but he's the best
tackle. Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. See, I like Donovan West too out of Arizona State. Cole Strange, Chattanooga.
Donovan West, because I don't want to take a rookie tackle. Okay. And I love Andrew Stuber too, man. You know what, man? Let me get Andrew Stuber.
Where's he at?
Down at 384.
Yeah.
Andrew Stuber is a fucking beast.
All right, let's get it. I like that. All right. So now best player on the board now is it needs. I'm not going Georgia for the tackle. I don't want to tackle in the draft. Fuck. I like Dontario Drummond out of Mississippi. But we already went and got a receiver. And I think we get another receiver, maybe two of them in free agency. Hassan Haskins is there, running back. I like that.
That's a good place to take him too, man.
You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go get Jesse Lakita out of Penn State, linebacker. Boom. I got my linebacker. That's what I'm doing. So now I think the only thing that we really haven't went and got outside is the defensive tackle, right? Maybe a safety.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go safety, man, because
let me look at safety.
We're going to address defensive tackle in free agency.
Okay, let me see. All right. So Bubba Bolden is there out of Florida. Brandin Cooks, Cincinnati. Nasir Greer out of Wake Forest. He's actually really nice. Greg Johnson, USC. Kobe Tippett, Rhode Island.
Is Brandon Joseph still available?
Let me see.
From Northwestern?
Nope. I think he may be gone. Let me see. Joseph. Nope. He out of there.
So who we got? This like Daxton Hill from Michigan or the kid from Cincinnati?
He's off the board. I seen him. I don't know if I forgot who we went to, but he's off the board.
Fuck.
I mean, we can always go. We can get a safety and remind.
But let me, Brandin Cook. Him. See, the thing is, I'm like, is it Sauce?
Yeah.
Because I saw him. Is it Sauce or is it not? You know what I mean?
It could be Sauce and Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, I know, man. I know he was in there. He was beasting. I'm just kind of nervous because he played with such great corners, But you know what are his measurables?
Let me see. So there was nothing on him. We can look him up.
Yeah, Brian, I'm gonna look him up on my phone, man.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Palomalu's nephew's even gone. Curtis, he out of there, bro.
Yeah, no, he's going. He's a baller, man.
Hey, wasted. Don't mean to bring this up, but your all-time NBA team was the best team from Stu's life. Hey, you're not the only one that said that, bro. Hey, Dirty had to come in here and defend himself. Like, fuck out of here.
Dirty on some bullshit, bro.
That shit is hilarious.
Yo, Docs, I can't do it. He's not. He ain't.
What is he, like 5'11"?
No, he's not small, but he doesn't. I'm looking at his measurables and stuff. I'm not really liking it, man. So I want to go linebacker because that's a weak position group. You know what I mean? So
remember, I just went and drafted one.
Yo, Maga, my guy. I love that guy at USC, man.
Okay, boom. Hey, to be honest, this is actually smart that we double dipped at corner and linebacker. Like, bro, like we actually did some that was low key slick. And see, I like Bubba Bolden, man. I don't know if he's gonna be good at the next level.
Size and strength combination yes. See, look at that. Exceptional athletic profile. Bolden isn't the fastest defensive back, but he has outstanding short area speed and covering ground effortlessly.
It's particularly apparent when he comes flying downhill with purpose. That explosion and a remarkable change of direction ability make him a dangerous proposition as a blitzer, where versatility is increasingly becoming the best ability. Bolden will be incredibly valuable at the NFL level. He has experience and a history of special teams excellence. I like that.
He's a stud, and he looks like the kind of guy. He's Jonathan Abram, but he can cover.
Well, Bubba Bolden.
And hey, Jonathan, happy trails. Mr. Abrams, happy trails. You can get the fuck out of here, bro. We have the bet. Like, listen, if we have this draft, think about that.
Hold on. So Traylon Burks. All right, for those who are just pulling up, hold on. I want you guys real quick in the chat. We want you guys to be a part of this. Tell me, we need a grade A through F. What do you guys think about this draft? I need it A through F. First round, Traylon Burks, wide receiver out of Arkansas. 53, we got quarterback Malik Willis that could potentially be groomed behind DC for how many years? And boom, we have our dual threat at some point. Michael Wright out of Oregon, corner. I believe he could be a shutdown at some point. Mario Goodrich. Yeah. Hey, we got two young guys potentially back-to-back that can be that. Andrew Stuber, I like that pickup that Wasted went and got out of Michigan. We got a new guard that instantly is probably going to be better than John Simpson from the jump, off the dribble. Jesse Lukita, I learned his name through who did I learn that from? Scout. Scout put me up on Jesse Lukita. I went and looked him up, loved his game, got our linebacker, Kane Mauga, linebacker out of USC. Wasted took him. And then the 7th, we took Bubba Bolden, safety out of Miami. What do y'all think? We got 8.
Laundry Raider gave us a D. Yo, you hating. You hating, bro. Yo, that's fucking funny. Yo, Doc, this the best. This is the best one I've had.
I like it, bro. I like
it. This is the best mock draft I've been a part of. Y'all give a shit, yo. This is a great mock draft.
We got C's, B minuses. I notice C's are coming from Malik Willis. I get it. I understand. But listen, you guys, I'm sick of going out and getting these journeymen year in and year out to back up DC. At some point, and New England has been known to do this. They go out and draft backup quarterbacks, groom them. You see what happened with Jimmy G. He was just a couple snaps away from being in the Super Bowl this year. I mean, come on, man. At the end of the day,
we got A's and B's mostly, though, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
All of the people that are giving us C's is because we want to put a fucking fire under DC's ass.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at the end of the day, man, could you imagine what DC's going to have to do with the Malik Willis backing him up? Like, he's going to be like, oh, shit, this may be the future. I want to be here for another 8 to 10 years. I'm going to look. That's a lot to take in. So I like it, man. If Malik Willis is there in round 2, in which I don't think he will, I think he'll be gone in the 1st. I'm taking him. I am taking him if he falls.
They always do this every year. They come out and they start picking these quarterbacks apart. And then once they see one quarterback go off the board, then it's going to be a run on quarterbacks. It all depends on how fast Pickett goes.
I love this comment because guess what happens, Alan Maxwell? Shout to my dog. What happens is this, and so for those who don't see it, New England would groom QBs for draft currency later. So guess what happens? If Josh McDaniels turns DC into the next best thing smoking, we have Malik Willis sitting behind him, and we can use him as trade bait for draft capital or even something bigger, a positional need. Doesn't matter what it is. We can use Malik Willis for that. So I love what Alan just said right now. This is facts.
Look what the Packers did in the 90s. They get that shit from the Packers with Mark Brunell and all of them guys. And you know what I mean? And freaking Ty Detmer. And they come on, man.
Yeah. So I feel that. I feel that, man. This is fire. I got to screenshot that, bro. You know what? I got to take a picture of that shit.
Yeah, facts, man.
I got to get a picture of that. I'm going to post this up and ask people what they think about this real quick. Hold on. I like that, bro. Hold on.
So we got our X. We got our X. We got our quarterback of the future. We got a starting cornerback, and we got our third corner. We got a starting guard. We have starting linebacker. We have a possible starting linebacker that we could put in middle and Muga. And Bubba Bolden will start. Every single one of our rookies will start on this team, especially Bubba Bolden, man.
Hey, I've been a huge fan of Bubba Bolden. I don't know why he keeps dropping in all these mock drafts, but if he's there in the 7th, I'm definitely taking a chance on Bubba, man.
It must be something. It must be something behavioral, especially coming out of the U. It's got to be something. I got to look into it because I don't understand him having the measurables that he has and like the tape. What the fuck's the problem?
Yeah, straight
What's
up.
the problem? Because when you look at his tape, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, bro, and he's been standing out for years to me. So I don't. It is what it is, though. We'll see what it is. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And also, my guys, we're almost at 900 with bro, man. With Wasted Talents channel, man. Go subscribe to Wasted Talents. Let's at least get him up to 900 tonight. I think he's at like 960 something, 970. Let's burn it up to, or 870, or yeah, something like that. Let's run it up to 9. Let's run that shit up to 9 tonight, you guys. Real talk. With that being said, man, I'm gonna go spend a few hours with my sons before I catch this flight. My Uber's coming at 3 in the morning. My wife just came in. She's like, "Man, we got to catch that Uber early." I mean, so I'm going back home.
Man, yo, be safe. Godspeed, bro. And you know, I hope that stream of consciousness that we get in the early morning will inspire you to write what you need to, bro.
Yeah,
you know how it is. You know how that stroke of genius you get at the like right when you wake up, man.
Yeah.
Whatever's on your heart gonna come out, man. I really hope that it does for you, brother.
My brother, I appreciate you, man. Shout out to my brother Wasted Talent, man. You guys make sure you follow our brother, man. He's dropping video content left and right, man. Stay in tune. He's dropping shit every day, and that's the part of the game that, look, outside of knowing this shit, you want to support people that are consistent. That's what this shit is about, man. People that consistently drop content. So support our brother, man. He's on his way to being monetized soon. Make sure you go over there. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe, all that shit. Let's get him up to 1,100 immediately. And I'm
gonna start a live at 8 p.m. too, y'all. So if y'all want to come over to my channel, I'm starting a live. I'm gonna do the thumbnail. I was going to get off, but I feel like talking Raider football. Doc's got me hyped. So I'm gonna go over there and start a live tonight.
Well, I'm gonna be in the chat, my brother.
Sure. I know, brother. I know, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be there. My sons was like, "Daddy, I want to watch The Little Giants." I'm like, I can't pass that up. It's one of my favorite movies ever. So I'm gonna go watch that, man. Eat some dinner and shit. But brother, I will be there. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Hey, we gotta figure out a time and day that we can do our pod. Man, I really want to do this at least once a week, and have an official show.
Thanks, bro.
You know, me and Honcho had to wipe them feet, get the strap. You know what I'm saying? Like we had the NorCal Coalition show with Andy and Wi-Fi. I want to do something official where people know, oh, this day we're there. You know what I mean?
All right, facts.
So we'll get in the DM. I'll shoot you my line.
Yeah, I'll shoot you my line too, bro. Thank you, brother.
My brother, man. Everybody have a beautiful night, man. For real, for real. One.